Okay, so today in the hairstyling class, we're working on color application for virgin hair. Virgin meaning that the hair has never been chemically treated either with straightener, perm, or color. So the hair is totally natural, and we're actually going to do quite a different application than what we have done before. And the reason that we're going to start applying 1.5 inches from the root is that at the scalp there's a lot of body heat, which will process the color more quickly. So what we do is we work 1.5 inches from the scalp, and we do the middle part of the hair, which is the hair shaft, and we also leave out the ends, the last 1.5 inches of the ends. So we do the middle part, and then in a real life situation with real color, we would leave it to process for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we would do the roots, and then we would proceed with the ends. For the purposes of this demo, I'm only going to show you the middle part because I've shown you the regrowth, the retouch before. Okay, so with the retouch, what I've shown students before is that you come along like this and you do all of the outline of all the sections, and you outline all the way around. Now in this case, because the sections, because we're not going right to the scalp, the sections won't stay intact unless you keep them clipped. So we actually need to do them one section at a time, and we're going to start with the front section, assuming for the most part that most people have gray in their hair when you're doing a color, and that you want full coverage. So we're going to start with one of the front sections, and then we'll proceed with the other front section, and then we'll do the two back sections. Again, you don't need a ton of product. Dip it, wipe one side, and the side that you haven't wiped is the side you're going to use. So you're going to go out about 1.5 inches like this to make sure that you don't get it on the scalp in the beginning. And we're also not coloring the ends. Obviously with real color, this is just conditioner, but with real color we would be using gloves too to protect the skin from the chemicals. It's really crucial that you don't make the subsections too thick, because you can't press it right down. You want to make sure that you can get through easily just with the brush and not being able to press as hard as normal. Do both sides if there's any concern about penetration of the color. Also, as a reminder to students, when you're applying color, the hair needs to be dry first, because you need to be able to see where you're putting the product. Also, the color works better on hair that's not freshly washed, and when it's not wet, it'll penetrate better on dry hair. The ends of the hair are quite porous and absorb chemicals quite quickly, which is why the hair is older, so it's just a little bit more porous, which is why we leave it to the end. and then it's more of the same really. We're just going to work our way down the section. We're going to do the other side and then the two back panels.